Welcome back. We got some more Turtle Talk for you this week. You also notice I'm wearing my Ghostbuster shirt. Very excited about Friday's announcement. We'll see what that's going to be. But for now, I want to show you the new TMNT NECA Secret of the Ooze Foot Soldier 2-pack. We just saw this in the box at Toy Fair, and then it was all of a sudden available 2 weeks later at Walmart CollectorCon. So you can see here, this is an all-new packaging. It's focused on the sequel here, so Secret of the Ooze. You're going to have the turtles and their little logo there. Rotating around, you can see the box is completely different, along with the shots on there, particularly on the back, featuring the Shredder, Ultimate Shredder, which was also a Walmart exclusive. So that's kind of the primary difference here. Don't worry, I will go through and show you what is different about this Foot Soldier, which I call the Remnant Foot Soldier, versus the Foot Soldiers from the original line. I do have the box here, so you can see right away, of course, it's going to be featuring the artwork from the first film as opposed to the second film, and the call-out shots in the back are different as well. The accessories are going to be different. There's a lot different here. Excited to get these back into the line, so why don't we just hop right in and then we can start showing you what is included in this 2-pack set. Alright, so we got our 2-pack set here. I'm just going to give you a quick pan so you can see everything that's in here. Of course, on the left you got your first Foot Soldier, your Remnant Foot Soldier, whatever you want to call him here. Then in the center, you're going to pan around, you're going to see a bunch of different weapons here. At the bottom, you're going to see the Nunchaku, a variety of Nunchaku, along with chain Nunchaku. You're going to see a Screama Sticks, which I don't think we've seen from any character before, so it's the first time we're seeing these offered, along with that TGRI slime at the bottom there. Panning up, you're going to see the Tonfa, the spear, sword, or spear shaft things, and 2 bows. So a little bit different, and I'll show you the accessories from the previous one as well. And then, of course, you have your other Foot Soldier there. So that is all as far as accessories go. We're going to use our little sprue cutters here to just pop these guys out, because they're only really held in by one little strap, which I really appreciate. But why don't we check this guy out here up close. I really think they did an amazing job with the likeness of the Foot Soldier here. They just really nailed it. He's got those weird little bug eyes, the mouth, the uniform. They have this elastic band so you can put weapons on the waist at the bottom, and the hands, they switch out as well. And he's got a newer look to the outfit, which was more gray in the sequel than it was in the original. So that's sort of what's redesigned there. So there's not going to be much difference on the other one, so I don't need to show you a second spin up. I mean, they're basically clones of each other here. This figure is just the same figure twice, which you could army build these. It's very easy. I think this would be 12 for me now, not with these ones, including with the other ones. I bought 2 of these when they came out on CollectorCon, but you need a lot of foot. So what you're getting in here, and I showed you the pan, but what I didn't show you at the bottom of it was the weapons rack. This also came with the original, and again, I'll show you that as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just great having these. These, I remember one, this was bigger in the first film, and they used these to chop at the turtles when they were in April's apartment, ended up cutting the floor, and they went through the floor. So these were kind of important there. The bow is nice to get. You didn't get these with the original Foot Soldiers, so you get these nice little black bows. The Tonfa sticks. The big thing here is these are Screama. These are new. I don't think I've seen this accessory in any other Turtles figure. So these will go in their hands, and they're just little fighting sticks. I do remember these in the training yards in the second one, so they are kind of more film specific than the first one. And then, of course, that TGRI mutagen canister, shown you a dozen times with the other Turtles reviews, so I don't need to re-show that one. This one isn't cracked or anything like that. But I like how they give you both the sort of these wire Nunchaku and then the chain Nunchaku, which they did last time in the first release too. It's just nice to have that additional option here. And I'll bring you in closer and you get a better look at these weapons. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what you get, and then that gigantic assortment of hands. So what you don't get is two sets of, I misspoke. You do get 2 sets of each hand for each character. So there's 2 weapon holding hands and 2 open hands for each character. So you get everyone gets 2 sets of additional hands, and then you get the fists. So you could, any way you want it, if you want to use the weapons, use the weapon hands. So just a great assortment of hands. But what I really want to do and focus on in this segment is showing you the difference between the main or the previous release Foot Soldier and this newer version. Okay, so here is our foot soldiers. This is the original movie foot soldier from the first film, and this is the new Secret of the Ooze foot soldier. The biggest difference, it's the same exact mold, so I'm not going to say they remolded it. Everything down to the feet, same mold. Every little bump, every little divot on the character is exactly the same. This one is gray, this one is black. Between the two films, they had this gray sort of uniform in the second one. I don't know if it's because the costuming department lost the previous ones and or changed something, or if they faded over time or whatever. They were also living in the junkyard, so they were a little dirtier. So they had that soot on them. They were also kind of ragged and beat up at the beginning of the film. That's why I called them remnant foot soldiers, because it was whoever survived after the battle in the first one. So I was hoping for like tattered clothes and little patches on them and stuff like that. But the big difference is the gray. So they're just repainted into this gray. So you're probably wondering, is this even worth it at this point to just get more of the same foot soldier? Well, yes. I mean, there's going to be a whole lot more here, so just hold on a second. So in addition to the gray foot soldier, the accessories have changed significantly. So I showed you before, and I'll take them out here so you can get a closer look. There's a different set of assorted accessories with this figure than there was with the original release. So you can see they have two of these axes in here. The original release had just one axe. The original release had a katana, though. There is no katana in this set. The original release had tonfas, so we both have tonfas here between the two. The original release had the chain nunchaku and the standard wire nunchaku. And the original release had sai, a set of sai, in addition to the rack. The rack is exactly the same as far as I can tell, so no change there. But this one does not have sai. This one does not have the katana, but it has two of these axe type things. It has two bows, which this set didn't have. It has two sets of eskrima sticks, which this set didn't have. And it has the ooze, which this set didn't have. So they do give you different accessories and unique accessories. Like I said, these eskrima sticks here are not offered, I don't think, in any other set so far, because I think they were only in the second film. So you could have these eskrima sticks to make it more specific. Of course, ooze, Secret of the Ooze. And they did recover one can of ooze from the lab. There's a Jordan Perry figure coming out, so that'll pair up for that scene as well. But that's the primary difference here between the original release and the new release. I have to look at it for a second here in the light. Yep, so the gray on the right here and the black on the left. So they did, to NECA's credit, recolor it, which it was a recolor. They did give you new accessories to make it unique. Is it still worth it? Well, think about it this way. These are on the market right now for about $100 plus. And these are being reissued at the $60 price point. So if you missed out on foot soldiers from the original film and want to do a foot soldier building, you can now do it again. So instead of just a straight reissue, they gave you a new set of accessories and a new coloring to the costume. So I think that was a great way to reintroduce it and give you some value, so you're not just buying the same figure over and over again. It's a little different this time, but like I said, it is the same exact mold, so he still has that look from both films. And I think only the costume coloring was what changed from movie to movie. They were a little battered, I thought. At least some of them were in the beginning. Whoever the guy was that was able cameraman that was actually a foot soldier had a battered outfit. There is that larger one that's coming with the Kino 2-pack, and he's very unique. He's a larger, bulkier foot soldier, so there'd be that one out there as well. But that is primarily the difference between these two characters. You can see they're exactly the same, just different coloring on the more worn, grungy outfit here. And then, of course, the accessories, which I think are kind of fun because that changes it up a little bit. Well, I hope you enjoyed this look at the NECA Foot Soldiers Secret of the Ooze 2-pack. Hope this was enlightening on what is different between the two, accessories and character design. And is it worth it? Again, yes, I think it is. If you missed out on those foot soldiers and are trying to get some of those movie quality foot soldiers, this is your chance to do it for the price point of what it should be, which is $60. You're going to pay $100 plus in the secondary market to get these. If you're lucky, maybe 80, 90 bucks. It's a pain to do that. 100% better to just pay at retail price, which is $60 for the 2-pack plus the accessories. If you know NECA figures, that's kind of a steal. They could be pricey, particularly when they mark them as deluxe. So you're getting a ton of accessories, you're getting hands, headbands, you're getting that weapon stand, which kind of gives you a little bit of an environment piece. You get 2 foot soldiers, so it gets you on your way to troop building, and they pair well with that Walmart shredder. I think that still might be up on their website, the Ultimate Shredder, because it took a while to finally get to the stores and to get on the site, and then when it did, it became an abundance. So you might get lucky. It might be there. If it's there, I'll look it up and put a link in the video. I have no idea. I think that retailed around $34 when it came out. So it pairs really well with this shredder, because this is the Secret of the Ooze shredder, the Ultimate Shredder. I think it's the best shredder. He looks, I just really like the design on him. He's just a lot of fun. I know he doesn't have the blade on his hand like he did in the first film, but they did a really nice job with this figure. So he pairs really well. So check these out. If they're still in stock, I'll put the link up for them. They were during Walmart CollectorCon, and they were for about a week after. I'm not sure if they are right now, so I will check it and see if they are, but it's a great chance to grab these two. You don't get free shipping, which is kind of a bummer, because they're being shipped from NECA through Walmart, so you have to pay NECA for shipping. But you can only get them from Walmart and not through NECA's collector shop, which is annoying. So these were a surprise. I didn't see any announcement. They just popped up on Walmart's website during CollectorCon. Also, the 2 packs of the TMNT 3 figures. So the Samurai Turtles, which we showed you the VHS box set review. If you want to check those out, go for it. We have that review there. But now you can get them in 2 packs and not in the giant VHS box set, so you don't have to buy the whole set. But you don't get that fun VHS box. But those are available also through CollectorCon. No word yet on Jordan Perry. He's going to be a 2-pack. We showed you the packaging at Toy Fair. Check out our Toy Fair video for NECA. You'll see the 2-pack of Jordan Perry, which has him in his sort of like hazmat cleanup suit and then his lab gear. And then there is the Kino and large foot soldier 2-pack for Kino in training. And then there is the Shredder on his throne. I don't know if it includes the Shredder or it's just Shredder's throne. So we'll see if the environment piece ships without Ultimate Shredder or if it's going to be Ultimate Shredder with it. We'll find out. They have reissued figures a couple times, like they did a Casey Jones with Raph in the disguise, and then an Ultimate Casey Jones. So I don't know if this would be just a slightly different take on Shredder or just a straight reissue of Shredder with the throne, or if it's just the throne. We'll find out. But those are the other pieces from the film that we have coming out, and I did ask them about Paige Turco, April O'Neil, and I kind of got a silent nod. So that should be helping round out the line of TMNT 2 figures. And Tatsu is still being pursued, but no word on when we're getting a Tatsu. But they are not giving up on getting us a Tatsu. Kind of a crucial characters between the 2 films. So that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. We're going to have a lot more coverage in the next few weeks as we start to ramp up for a gift guide. So expect to see a lot more videos and a lot more reviews so we can show you all these things before we include them in the gift guide. So that's all for this time. Like, subscribe, and follow, and we'll see you guys next time.